Can you feel her staring into your soul? That smile. She's staring right into your soul. Anyway, sorry about that, I'm just digging around. But, I'm back. So let's get back into it. Yep, got another solid 2 hours in it. Alright, let's do this. Nobody come in here. I didn't hear any sound effects anyway. Almost nailed it. Hey, buddy. That gherkin's got a head of cabbage if he thinks I'm fetching him any blackloam. But if you dare to pinch some from the cookpot, sorry, not cockpot, we're not cooking chickens, then be my guest. Just mind you don't get trampled upon by the aurochs that dwell there. Once you've 3 bushels worth, take the blackloam to Frewel at Tiller's Rest. He'll know what to do. Damn these names. A cockpot. I like the sound of it. You can actually turn it into a thing, I think. We can market that. Get your cockpots! Great for cooking chickens. It's like a crock pot, but without the R. Not as many blades of grass as in 1.0, but for good reason. Servers couldn't handle it. Oh, like I said, it's coming back. Thicker fields of grass and all that. Well, we probably won't see it for a few years. If at all. Future's not guaranteed, you know, so... even the weeds wither and die in this desolate dirt. But a bit of this blackloam ought to change all that. I haven't seen any in ages. Gathering blackloam's not for the weak of will. Nor the weak of stomach, eh? Oh, don't tell me Gherkins and Rotwood have neglected to mention where blackloam comes from. Well, surely you figured it out on your own from the cloying stench. It comes from the aurochs' lair, of all places. Oh yeah, those big-ass buffalo-looking creatures I just passed? Well, why dwell on whom misled whom about what? What matters is that your efforts have brought us the blackloam and we can expect a bountiful harvest as a result. Thank you. So, it was basically auroch shit. Great. My hands are covered in feces. Filth! Confounded pirates. They know nothing of tillin', only killin'. Stealing our shovels to melt and forge into axes of all things. They're biting the hand that feeds them, the mangry mongrels. I'd love to teach those curs a lesson in obedience myself if I hadn't sworn to Staleward that I wouldn't fight no more. So I need you to bring back our farm tools and make sure those dogs reap what they've sown. These guys? Recover the stolen farm tools from the pirates. Hey, buddy! Oh, he didn't notice me. Well, maybe he'll notice, the knife in his back. Haha, fool! Do you want some too, fatso? I forget the rest of Catalina's line. There we go. Hey, what the? Sorry, buddy. Hope I didn't steal your kills or something. I might have actually. He might have actually needed to kill those guys for a quest, and I totally fucked him up. Poor little Sprout. It might have been a Sprout. He looked like he had a little low-level axe. He's like, what the fuck is this high-level person doing here killing these trash mobs in this area? I wonder what those sea dogs will try and steal when there's no harvest. True, huh? They don't let us farm, there's gonna be no food for them to steal. They keep stealing the farm tools. Ah, good to see the tools back in serviceable condition, which will be more than we can say of Severin when we get our hands on him. The wretch likely had a role in the theft. Despite him meeting the pirates in secret, I did. I couldn't care less if the wastrel won't work, but when he consorts with cut purses that take our tools away, he's crossed the line. Still, we're not to know what sort of scalawag he's dealing with. Take word to him, would you? Scalawag, there we go. Oh, well, I know that's a short distance, but I got money. So fuck it. I got over, yeah, 1.6 million, fuck it. I don't give a shit. That chocobo! Chungus chocobo! Pirates making off with our tools? Frewell did well not to take matters into his own hands. Last thing I need is blood on my crops. But I'll be damned if Severin thinks he can take us for fools. This treachery won't go unpunished. Oh shit, things are heating up. I've come to expect a great deal from you, lass, and you've never once let me down. Yet what I'd ask of you now goes beyond aught I've asked before. Would you hear my plea all the same? Getting serious, huh? It eases my mind to have you here. You're no doubt familiar with that scoundrel Severin by now. Well, the scheming scapegrace is at it again. Since that letter came for him, he's been sulking about in that manner he does when he's up to no good. Skulking. Skulking about. Okay. Now he's rounding up his rogues and buggered off with nary a word to anyone. I've grown accustomed to his insolence, but something tells me this is different. It ain't exactly damning, but when last I had words with him, he didn't look defiant so much as hunted. Can't help thinking he's gone looking for trouble and found more than he wanted. Excuse me. I did eat something. So I was hoping you might hunt his sorry hide down and drag it back here before it's too late. The ungrateful little cur bites me every chance he gets, but I can't quite bring myself to cut him loose. I suppose he reminds me a bit of my younger self. Suffice it to say, I'd rather he didn't come to a sticky end. As for how to find them, I'd try asking Grinwada, if that's how you say it, at the Aetheryte. She was the last one to see him. Grinwida is probably how you say it. I dare say she'll be able to tell you where he was headed. Yeah, maybe it is a little too big. I don't know. I'll take my chances with this instead. Whoa. Nothing that passes through those gates escapes my notice. I saw the Rouser and his rabble set out for Woad Whisper Canyon not long ago, singing about drinking themselves stupider. Cheeky sods said I should join them. I told them I'd rather shrivel up than sip whatever it was that had pickled their brains. But if you find the idle swine, be sure and give them a cuff round the ear for me, will you? Punch him in the ear? Got it. That ponytail flow, see? This is why I want Fran's hairstyle. Imagine Fran's hair in black. With the white frosted tips like this. We need longer hairstyles! This is a great view though. Look at this shit. Oh damn it. I accidentally turned off the auto fly. Look at the water. Again, for an MMO, the graphics are pretty damn good. Can't wait to see what they look like in a few years, assuming I'm still alive by then, but... And you know, the game's still running. But still. Even now. It's kind of impressive. I think it's because my brain got used to the FF13 graphics, which is all PS3. So this is like a breath of fresh air. Of all the dirty, deceitful, downright dastardly deeds that slippery bastard's done! Jesus Christ, what's going on, dude? Claiming to take the lads out for a drink only to lead us straight into a bloody trap! You don't get no lower than that. Of course, I've learned to stay a step ahead of old servants, so I was ready. But the others weren't so lucky. You've got to help them. Where are they? Intercept servant and husband. Okay. My axe may as well have been a white flag for all the good it did. Hope you fare better, or the sorry bastards in there are done for. Oh, I got something for him. Back flip, no, front flips. Gotta sneak in there, man. Gotta go in all stealthy like. Can I actually talk to Severn before I... Like, what happens if I go over there first? I know it's a little immersion breaking, but... Technically I'm hidden. It ain't safe here. Take the others and get out while you still can! Tattooed man. Can I talk to him too? At long last you will have the dog's death you deserve. Deserter. See, but I still kinda can them because they can't see me. I kept it lore friendly in my own way. Technically we're supposed to do this. Hey buddy! Severn might have got us into this mess, but I ain't about to let him give his life for us. I'd sooner bow to a fishback than be in that conniving bastard's debt. To arms! Oh, you gonna fight with me? Let's go! Let's go kick some ass. That was meant to be an impression of Jack Krauser from Dark Side Chronicles. A true knave. You betray even yourself, Severn. Shit, they're fucking him up. We were prepared to overlook the matter of your desertion on the condition that you provided us with suitable replacements. That was the agreement. Yet your latest change of heart leaves your debt to us unpaid. Few are they who betray the Serpent Reavers twice. You will not do so a third time. Hi. Cowering behind your protector will only delay the inevitable. Honorless wretch. Your life is all you have left. And worthless though it be, we shall take it! Uh-oh. That dude from my dream at the beginning of the game. Not quite though, it's a different mask. Masked mage. O mournful voice of creation, send unto me a creature of the abyss, my thrall to command, that I may smite mine enemies. Oh, shit! He half expected that, did he? We're scrapping. You're strong, but are you strong enough to withstand this? Impossible! Never has the golem been so sorely tested, and then bam, he's dead. Wow. Some quest titles on very easy are a lot easier than other ones. The one with Yustola took more effort, even on the same difficulty. That the golem could be vanquished. That woman is no ordinary adventurer. Oh, he's Batman now? The snake slithered away. Hey, fancy seeing you here again. Yustola. I am only glad he did not have the chance to sink his fangs more deeply into you. Those pirates do not belong to any of the known Lominsan factions. Whom, then, do they serve? The Beast Tribes? Surely not. But the timing of their appearance coincides all too neatly with the recent surge in Sahagin and Kobold activity. Something is afoot. The question is, what? Be that the tribes are planning to summon their primals? Just like in 1.0. 12 help us if it should prove so. Limsa would be hard-pressed to keep a single primal at bay, let alone two. But all is yet speculation. I must needs find evidence. Needs must. The seas continue to rise. Oh shit, they kept this storyline concept. Oh wait, no, it's an actual flashback of 1.0, that's why. There's Dalamud. While the lesser moon continues to fall. These are scenes that happened during 1.0 that we didn't get to see back then. Alternate viewpoints. You know, there was a long period of time where we couldn't actually see what they were doing, the Archons. Like Yustola, Tancred, Ida, and Papalima. So they're filling in sort of that. And ilm by ilm, the world becomes ever more unlike itself. It is as Louis Soif foretold. The coming of chaos has rendered the laws of nature immutable, blurring the boundary between the material and ethereal planes. Little now stands between us and the primals. The laws of nature are becoming mutable. Because in real life they're immutable. Can't walk on walls no matter how much you want to. You know, gravity. That kind of stuff. For them to becoming mutable means they're changeable now. Defied, in a way. Defiable, I guess. But they are not here yet. Though time be against us, hope shall ever be on our side. Never did the creed of Charlian ring more true. Never did I dream that I would possess the means to see ether. Yet now that I do begin to take it for granted. How swiftly do the wonders of Charlian seem commonplace. A flower girl? Oh, it's not Lamin this time. Here, for you. Have you come for the festivities? Today the Maelstrom officially makes that great hole in the sea its training room. Join in the celebrations. Wait, a disturbance in the etheric flow. But whence does it emanate? Sea Song Grotto, perhaps? What have we here? Can you walk? Oh, right, this guy. I almost forgot we were saving his ass. Is I? Regrettably, no. He eluded me. Understood. I will inform the Commodore. You collapsed from your exertions. Are you suitably recovered? Severin here has apprised me of all that transpired. His account shed some light upon how you came to be attacked by a golem of all things. A golem is a mindless automaton, and inert save when commanded to be. To be otherwise. Common pirates could not hope to control such a thing, so arcane are its workings. But then these tattooed wretches are no common pirates, they are the minions of the Sahagin. As to their purpose, well, I shall get to the bottom of it. I shall get to the bottom of it. But first I must escort Severin back to his place of employment. I dare say Staleworn will be wondering what has become of him. And you too, for that matter. I will bear word to him of your preservation, but I am certain he would like to thank you in person. Pray pay the man a visit. Will do. Ah, he told me of you, but perchance he did not tell you of me. My name is Justola. You did, actually. I am a naturalist of sorts, surveying the ether in the hope that it might offer up some clue as to our predicament. I'd say I owed you my life, but that don't cover it. If it weren't for you, my friends would be dead and all. 'Tis a debt I can never repay. But I'll not make things worse by running away. Take me to Summerford Farms and I'll face the consequences. For reasons I cannot fathom, you seem... Forgive me. Mayhap we shall have a chance to speak again when I have marshaled my thoughts. Until our paths next cross, farewell. You made it? Ah, 7. And yours in all, adventure. You've caused more than my fair share of trouble during my time here. Not that you need telling. Lo! I knew you'd return. I'm not gonna lie, that exclamation mark for a split second looked like another L to me, and I almost like low-key said LOL. Not even gonna deny that. I was like, wait, no. At the last second, I was like, I can't say LOL, it's low. What the You stole a delivered Severn a bit ago. Tales of your heroic deeds precede you. The rest came shuffling back too. A lot of them sporting the same haunted expression. It's me who's to blame for that. That and the rest. I was once a serpent reaver. A thrall to the Sahagin? 7 hells. Reavers may look and sound and act like pirates, but they're not but the fishbacks flunkies. Us pirates ain't much for laws, but there's things we won't do. Excuse me. We've got a code, see? But the Reavers have never followed a word of it. A few years back, they started snatching law-abiding Laminsans. I only just taken my oath when our captain bent the knee to his new Sahagin masters. I knew I had to get away. So I crept off one night, got myself a new name, and found myself a new home, Summerford Farms. Trouble is, secrets don't stay secret for long around here, and word soon spread. All the way back to the sea. The penalty for desertion is death, but the Reavers offered me a way out instead. My freedom in exchange for my mates. The letter. I don't know what I was thinking. I wasn't bloody thinking. Too busy soiling myself. Aye, but you got there in the end, didn't you? When the time came, you made the right decision. The men say little to me, but I hear them talk of how you stood up to the Reavers at the last, of how you tried to give your life to save theirs. Be that as it may, no deed, however good, can atone for the crime of betraying your brethren. I know that, I do. That's why I'm gonna hand myself over to the Yellow Jackets. I'll bring shame to the farm, no more. You'll hear no arguments from me. Each man must sail according to his own moral compass. I just hope yours guides you back here someday. There will always be a place for you at Summerford Farms, lad. And I'll always be in your debt, Staleworm. Damn, I got emotional. I owe you a debt too, Alice. Not once have you let me down. Thank you for saving the men of my farm. If I could ask one more favor of you, it'd be this. Tell Battaron what's happened from start to finish. I'm certain he'd put in a good word for Severn if he knew the whole story. And he's one of the few people I know who the Yellow Jackets will listen to. Well, I reckon I've asked all I can possibly ask of you. Safe travels, lass. Yeah, Snackle. This way. Got disoriented there. Little sound effects. Oh look! Someone from Burbank, California is here. You all saw that dress style. Bloody hells! Life on the farm ain't quite how I pictured it. Ah, but you needn't worry yourself over young Severn. The yellow jacket is... Wait, what? The yellow jacket is... Oh, I see what he's saying. Okay. Your way of speaking, Jesus. The yellow jacket as hands out the punishments is good a mate of mine. If I ask him nice, I reckon he'd be willing to commute the lad's sentence from Engen to Keelholland. Kindly gent that he is. I'm only jesting with you. I'll see he's treated fair. Now, it sounds to me like you've done everything old Stale asked of you, and more. Justifying me generous finder's fee in the process. Much obliged, lass. As for the reward, well, she's a lonely lady, this drowning wench of mine. How'd you fancy keeping her company for a spell? With free room and board. With free room and board. Venturing's a trying business, after all. Them as don't rest their bones every now and again to end up with broken ones. Take it from me, fighting ain't nearly so much fun when you're nursing a shattered arm. Got that? Good. There'll always be a free bed for you, so make use of it. We get to stay at the inn for free. Not that you'll have much time for lying around with all the leaves you'll be doing. Oh, didn't I mention? I'm putting your name down for leaves. Our guild draws all manner of clients, offering all manner of odd jobs. Honestly, you'd be amazed how much folk will pay to avoid doing an honest day's labor. Just give Tamakri a shop whenever you feel like making a few extra gil. She'll always have some task or other for you to do. Oh, and it's all above board, in case you're wondering. We're careful to stay on the Admiral's right side in here, unlike some pirates I could mention. I tell you, if it turns out they'd ought to do with them kidnappings, there'll be 7 hells to pay. A proper bleeding reckoning. Mayhap that's what Limsa needs, though. On rough seas, sometimes you have to rock the boat to right it. But we'll have time for such talk when you're well and rested. Till then, enjoy the wench's hospitality. Oh yes, recommendations. List of side quests and other things to do to level up or progress in some way. When you're out of things to do or need to level up in some... Or, you know, do anything to continue with the main scenario quest. As you know, sometimes you have to level up your gear too. You have to get new stuff. Sky high. How do you fare, Alice? Rested and ready to expand your horizons? Well, then I have an idea of where you might try heading next. Have you heard of the skylift out in the middle of Notia? If you've ever visited Wold Whisper Canyon, then you must have been up and down the thing at least once. It's that big bleeding scaffolding attached to the descent. You've likely seen the lads and lasses out there using it to haul cargo up the cliff face. Hard labor that, and I hear they could use an enterprising soul to pick up the odd jobs with no other bugger has time to deal with. Track down the head of the operation, a bloke by the name of Workrit, and he'll be sure to put you to work on a task or two. So the canon thing to have done before accepting that quest is to go here. Retire to an inn room. Have a nice rest. Ha ha. Was he Heidegger? This is the place they give us. Not bad, right? It's cozy. In fact, I really like the lighting here. At night. And the music. That's your personal diary there. The unending journey. I saw that my first time and I was like, yeah, that's usually what an MMO is. It never ends. Indeed it doesn't. Just minigames. You can't even use this at first, but it's here tempting you anyway. Yeah, not even a New Game Plus. I'm like, fuck you. Comfy featherbed. Can you even log out in New Game Plus mode? No, you cannot. However, you can. I can demonstrate the sleep emotes that I mentioned earlier. So yeah, there's some beds in public where you can do this. The default position, but then I have it on a different one. I think there's 3, including the default. So there's this one. And then it resets to the default before going to this one. Only for Vieras though. Other races they actually will shift from whatever the last pose was, because they go in a certain cycle, it's not random. And then there's default. There you go. And then if you get up by using the button, the whole animation. And off you go. See, is our bed made of wood? Or like, is there no fucking... Listen. It sounds softer than that. The hell? What is this mattress? Thin as hell. I just didn't want to make a different sound for it. So yeah, you're supposed to sleep, aka log out. Log back in and continue the story with this guy with the quest he just gave us. Role-playing. Okay, that's actually closer to us if we go... Well, no it's not. Suck it. Run, dude! Look at me, heckling other players right now. That's alright, their name tags aren't on display on my screen. I can get away with it. I'm anonymous. The hair physics. Battleron sent you out here, did he? Then consider yourself welcome at the Skylift. Look at that bloody cliff, will you? One blast of fiery hell from that huge dragon was all it took to split the ground in half. Cargo still needs to get through though, so this mess of wooden pulleys was our solution to the problem. Well, one of them at least. So gods were kind, and they ain't. I have about a dozen more workers to handle me growing list of headaches. So you're saying part of Bahamut's Mega Flare did this, made this trench basically, that is now covered by the scaffolding. Yeah, I mean, that Mega Flare was fucking huge. That Bahamut was humongous, so thanks a million. Glad I am to see you again, lass. A wagon driver just returned in a great bloody hurry, screaming about some monstrosity what sprang up from a million corn seedling in his cargo. Seems a gutless bastard tossed it over the side afore turning tail and running for his life. I need you to head down the road, recover that seedling, and deliver it to Leolf, overhead Swift Perch in West Inland Ocean. Leolf. Whatever he pays you for the cargo is yours to keep. After all, I don't rightly know what else is lurking inside that plant, and you deserve to be rewarded for your troubles. Oh, and you'll also find an etherite in Swift Perch, so the journey should be worth your while. Indeed, because, you know, I don't even have to attune to it. I'm already there. Slugs! This ain't about to turn into no slug hentai. Fuck y'all. Oh, I can just cross through here then. Slug war hentai. Jesus Christ. There it is, see the blue dots. Just like FF12, except those were a little smaller. Less noticeable. More subtle, basically. Slug war. Jesus Christ. Ah, men of culture, we meet again. Has Nymea herself forsaken this desolate land? Though I understood there were risks in gambling my entire fortune on a crop of milling corn, I at least expected the seedling to be delivered before disaster struck. Don't worry, I got your shit. Here you go. Is that my milling corn seedling? Oh, joyous day! It may seem a paltry beginning, but the yield of this particular variety of crop plant is nothing short of astonishing. As you have undoubtedly noticed, Swift Perch lacks a certain, shall we say, vital energy. Thus, I mean to restore a modicum of hope to its residents by growing a veritable ocean of corn. You, madam, seem fit to burst with vim and vigor. Might I persuade you to abide a while and help nurture this ailing settlement? Sure, I'll help in my own way. I ain't gonna be working the damn fields now. Relighting the torch. You there, adventurer. Cast your eyes towards the brewer's beacon. Does the light not seem uncommonly weak? What's the brewer's beacon? What are you talking about? It cannot possibly be bright enough to guide the ship sailing in the bay. Okay, the lighthouse. It's too fucking far away and the weather's bad. Or it's just a fence blocking it. So it cannot possibly be bright enough to guide the ship sailing in the bay. I would march over to the lighthouse and investigate myself, but I am duty-bound to remain at my post. I would consider it a favor if you would make a visit to the brewer's beacon and see if aught has befallen Consuus, the lighthouse keeper. There it is. I didn't see it from the angle I talked to him. Wait. Yes, that's the place. Jesus, is that from Bahamut's Mega Flare? Look at that. How's that building still standing? It looks like it because it's the same color as his Mega Flare. Orange. You say a Yellow Jacket sent you here? Hey? Your light's grown dim, has it? Well, of course it bloody has! A bomb what fuels me furnace is up and buggered off, you see? If I don't get that beacon fixed up soon, there'll be trouble in the water. I know you're just a messenger, lass, but I can tell a venturer when I see one. I'm gonna need you to chase down that bomb and bring back a claw which you ripped from its smoldering corpse. Take this here iron brazier and set her down in the middle of the flock, somewhere near the scarecrow, I'd say. You get a nice fire going and that frisky bomb will soon be about. Watch you don't singe your eyebrows, lads. I'll be fine. Relax, man. We're just gonna go in there, buy some beers, and then we'll go get the killer. I might have misquoted that. I don't think it says buy beers, but whatever. There's a gin and rummy reference from the Boondocks for anyone curious. Correct? I think the Golem was pretty weak in that quest battle on very easy, just because we were fighting them alone. Whereas the Gubu in the previous quest battle, you're allied with Yustola, she helps you out. I think that determines some of the difficulty as well. But if I know it's going to be a solo quest battle, I might crank it up to easy just to make it more entertaining. Or I'll just use auto attack. Although that's very lackluster. Oh, yeah, but hey, it'll be like FF12 again. Just put gambits for your characters to all just do auto attacks. You just like poke, poke, poke with the goddamn Zodiac Spear, and then it's dead. All you need to do is take down that runaway bomb and bring me one of his little claws. There you go. Ah, you got the ass, you bastard, did you? Once I put this little firecracker in the furnace, that should keep things running for a while. I had myself a bit of a look while he was gone, and Limlane cursed me if the furnace weren't all bent and broken. Small wonder the bloody bomb was able to escape. I patched things up as best I could, but I ain't no smitty. You might want to have a chat with that Yellow Jacket friend of yours in Swiftbridge and have him pass the word back to someone in Limsa. The furnace is damaged, is it? Very well, I shall write up the relevant reports, but these repairs must needs be effected without delay. Seems I have another favor to ask of you, adventurer. Take yourself straight away to the Armorer's Guild in Limsa Limons and explain the situation to Forge Master Hernanza. Right away, sir. Man, doing this shit without a mount back in the day, when I first started playing this game? Jesus. Without a mount and without the guild to be teleporting, you know? Fuck, the closest one is the Half Capital. Fine. Oh, look at that. Two people I know over there. They have no idea they're on stream. Good thing, you know, I have initials on. You guys are anonymous, don't worry. Oh, what the fuck was I doing? Oh yeah, South Castle. I might troll them and run by. I don't think they even knew I was there. I looked around because I knew. I was like, there's bound to be somebody I know here in Limsa right now. Sure enough. Okay, stuff. The furnace in the brewer's beacon needs repairs? Biragot's beard, I just sent someone out to tinker with it not a week past. Mayhap the bomb Kansas had trapped in there was a touch too volatile? I'll have an artisan visit the lighthouse and pay special attention to reinforcing the casing of that furnace. Your work is done here, adventurer. May the navigator guide you on your journeys. Let's say you're taking on some work from Naldic and Vermelis. We have a great hulking warship to build and could certainly use an extra hand for any number of tasks. For your first job, I need you to run this missive over to Ockburn. Excuse me. The head shipwright at the Moravi dry docks. We forge most of the ship's bits and pieces here at the Armorers Guild, but the actual construction takes place at the docks found in the south of Lower Lenosha. That's also where you'll find the main offices of Naldic and Vermelis. The Moravi dry docks is one of Limsa Lominsa's most important districts, at least as far as I'm concerned. I'm sure you'll not regret attuning yourself to the area's aetherites. You've no confidence in your sense of direction, you'd be best served making use of the chocobo porters. First floor of the midland mast, in case you were wondering. Should you choose to make the trek on your own 2 feet, leave the city through the Tempest Gate and follow the road south. May the navigator guide your steps. Where is it? Moravi Dry Docks, which is south, east of us. Right on. I think I'll take the scenic route for shits and giggles using the chocobo porter. But first, I'm gonna go troll somebody real quick before I get the hell out of here. I know they're not watching the stream, those 2 particular friends of mine, so they won't know why I just ran past them in a hurry. Assuming they're still there. Let's go to Hawker's Island. That'll make it less obvious. I should have saved my sprint. Oh well. There they are. Slid right past him. Stealthy as shit. Alright, buddy. Take me to Moravi Dry Docks. 2-minute little chocobo ride. Let's do it. Little ladybug. God, that just reminded me of. I've never seen this meme video. Also, this one's different from when you use your own mouse for the chocobo. I just noticed it's a different song from when you ride your own. It's got more percussion to it. You hear the... What is that thing called? The little ring with the tiny little jingle things on it. Jingle things. I can't remember what it's called. You do this, you tap it with your hand, basically. You guys can't see it, but now I know who it was. Because even with just initials, I couldn't tell who it was. I was like, LS, who is that? And I switched tabs and I was like, oh. Yeah. I see you. Yes, I did that on purpose. I switched tabs to my, you know, personal communication one, I shall call it. The one I don't leave it on when I'm streaming, so I don't accidentally show something, show some personal conversations. In case I ever accidentally expand the chat log, you know. My general tab has nothing but system information, NPC dialogue. That's it. I can't whistle, man. I want to do the whistle for the damn chocobo, but I can't. Also, see, the song was different. Told you, it's a different song. I didn't notice that. I mean, I don't really use chocobo parties, so. You have a missive for me from Forge Master Hananza. I assume it pertains to the pending arrival of the materials I ordered over Moon Past. Let's see it then. There you go. Fool. Blast and botheration. Another delay. I'm well aware of the shortage of skilled artisans, but this is insufferable. My apologies. A messenger does not deserve to bear the brunt of my frustration. Might I have your name? Alice, is it? Well, Alice, this proud maiden you see taking shape before you is the Victory, the first new vessel to grace the docks since the Calamity. We may have lost the bulk of our ships that fateful day, but starting with this beauty, we will restore the Maelstrom's fleet to its former glory. The Victory is more than a simple warship. It is the symbol of Limsa Lominsa's rebirth from the wreckage wrought by the coming of the 7th Umbral Era. So I assume they went 6th Astral Era into 7th Umbral Era, and once things pick up and we become prosperous again, it'll be called the 7th Astral Era, I assume. Thus, we are striving to complete our construction as swiftly as possible, even going so far as to hire veteran shipwrights from outside the thalassocracy. Yet even with such unprecedented measures, there are never enough hands to handle the abundance of tasks. Should you choose to linger at the docks for a time, there is no end of odd jobs for a hard-working adventurer. Be you fair warned, there is no place here for layabouts and troublemakers. Alright, cracking the whip on me. A figurative one. Because I'll not take you lightly. No, you shouldn't take me lightly. I crack a real whip. Because I got shanks, and I ain't afraid to use them. Fool. Where in the 7 hells is that man? Not once in 12 moons has he been late with the shipment, and now 2 whole turns of the sun without a single word. A shipwright of mine, a young man named Frilsmid. Okay. Recently left Candlekeep Quay, or Key, to retrieve several crates of supplies ordered from Limsa Lominsa, but has yet to return. I have sent several missives to Haldroda, but his replies are always the same. He does not recall ever seeing the right, nor the supplies he was scheduled to collect. That man knows something, and I severely doubt he is telling me the troll truth. As I cannot leave my post, I would ask you to travel to Candlekeep Key in my stead and inform Haldroda that if he insists on playing these games, I will personally see that he is transferred to Turtleback Island, where he can rot alone in the middle of the sea for eternity. Jesus Christ. Again, cracking that fucking whip hard. The skin texture changed from being all wet. Even the... Dude, look at the armor! I never really pay attention to things like this because I'm always going left and right. And it's all shiny from the water. The chocobo fur! It's all damp! I'm taking the time to appreciate the graphics, alright? It's all dark. Hair texture? Yep, shiny. Pretty cool. Okay, here we'll start doing this one. I love how a lot of outfits look whenever you get wet from rain or just dipping into the water. The shiny gloss they get is just amazing. And the reflection on like the surface of skin is also very realistic. You need certain lighting to actually bring it out. Yeah. Still, it looks pretty damn good. Can't wait to see what the graphics look like later, when they start upgrading, but again, that's really far off. Eh? Does that self-righteous dog Adperm doubt that I've never told him anything less than the truth? He's not the only one doubting, asshole. You see that pointy finger? That's right, you better be scared of that finger. Turtleback Island? He cannot do that. Can he? I swear on my poor Nana's grave, Navigator rest her soul, I know naught of this Filmsid, nor his precious supplies. Hells, we here at the Key have had enough trouble these past few suns, what with the sinking of that Lemizan cargo ship off the Salt Strand. I haven't the time to take a proper piss, let alone make note of every scrag that wanders in off the grip. Alright. Settle down, I'm not gonna kill you. He might. Now, the way I see it, if you have time to be standing here questioning my character, then you most certainly have the time to get that ass of yours down to the Salt Strand and help us search for survivors of the wreck. You just talked about my ass. Where are you looking? Who knows? You may just run across this films that everyone seems so eager to find. You're so eager to find. Pause. Here's to hoping the navigator hasn't found them first. Wait, yeah. I'll be checking on my ass. I gotta go. I thought about doing an emote, but I realized she'd turn her whole body. I was gonna ruin the joke. I can only do a facial expression, then you can't even see it. Any other emote turns your whole body to the target, so... Hi, I'm Filmzid. You say the foreman's wondering on me whereabouts. Okay, wondering on me whereabouts. Yeah, he is. He's wondering where the fuck you are. I thought he might be, but you must know I cannot show my face at the dry docks until I've righted the terrible wrong I caused. 2 nights past, I made the trip from the dry docks to Candlekeep Key, just as the foreman asked. The seas were right rough, and the captain of the cargo ship was wary of bringing her too close to the cliffs. So I paid a few coins to a fisher to take me out to meet her. By the time we was halfway, twixt shore and ship, the swells had risen to nigh on 10 yawms, and 'twasn't long before the waves had hold of us. Try as we might to steady the boat, nature's grip was too tight, and he was flung headlong into the Lemizan galley. When I awoke, both ships were gone, and the cargo I was to collect lay strewn across the Salt Strand. I've made every effort to salvage it, but the sands are crawling with kickern, and I ain't a one with a sword. And now you see why it is I cannot return to the dry docks. I'm ashamed. Don't be, dude. I'll do it. You just rest here, alright? I got this. Alright, you rat-faced bastards. I'm taking this back whether you like it or not. Oh, someone didn't like it. You want a piece of this? Let's go. Got time to talk to you. You want some too? And you'll be the last one. It was either that or armor stuff. Or armor crush. That one's fancier, honestly. That night I was tossed into the sea like some doll of rags, and it weren't long before the world round me faded to black as I slipped deeper into the abyss. But lo, the navigator wouldn't see me to the gates of the 7 hells, and I woke to find myself washed ashore. And here I've been ever since, waiting for a chance to salvage me master's cargo. Well, here you go. I'm missing parts! I don't know how I can repay you. I'll deliver the supplies right away. But first I must stop by the quay so that I might pay my respects to the widow of the brave fisher who gave his life for a handful of coin. Could you tell Outburn that I'll be back at the dry docks by nightfall? Many thanks, adventurer. I'll not forget this kindness. That is the little waves that they do, right? Mirrors. I think I did a good impression of it. We'll see. I'll do it to the guy I'll do this, turn this custom for. Just for shits and giggles, why not? Have a little fun. I am relieved to hear that both Frillsmith and the supplies are unharmed, though it was foolish for him to believe that I would blame him for that, which was obviously out of his hands. Well, he's got terrified respect for you. You see, there was no storm that day, and the seas here adjacent to dry docks were as calm as a slumbering child. This leads me to believe that the trouble the ships encountered off Candlekeep Key was of a less natural sort. The sort which the Sahagin have been known to conjure. That was like this. Hey. That little smile. Alright, buddy, what's up? Alice, while I originally had doubts about your motives, you have repeatedly proven yourself an asset to Naldic and the Melis. I still do not like you, but that does not mean I do not trust you. Gimthoda, head of the watch here at the dry docks, believes that pirates may be plotting an attack on the Victory, and she requires assistance investigating a group of unsavory individuals making camp nearby. I have recommended you for the task. Despite all Limsa endured before, during, and following the calamity, the fact that there are still those who would turn their backs on the city-state so that they might line their pockets with a few handfuls of coin, just the thought of it sickens me. It's like he was gonna say, the thought of it is, you know, and then he just stopped and was like, started seething. He was like, the thought of it sickens me. That dude is very high strung, isn't he? He takes his job serious. Ah, yes. I had a feeling you would be the one Atbrim sent. Since you first arrived at the Moravi dry docks, I've had my men watching. Oh, there's no need to get angry. I make it a point to keep an eye on all those new to the area. It is simply protocol. It's true. Excuse me. Can't fault her for that. And you'll be pleased to know that nothing incriminating was. You appear to be a model citizen. That, and the foreman seems to think somewhat highly of you. Which I must admit is quite shocking. A man doesn't even trust his own mother. Okay. Very well then. I assume Atbrim informed you of what your task would entail. The pirates we believe are conspiring to raid the dry docks were last seen making camp near an ancient stone called the Mark of the Spinner. I would have you approach the men posing as a lost adventurer and see if you cannot somehow learn of their intentions. Kanongo stationed at the rear gates can provide you with an exact location of the camp. Who? What? Where? Over here. Just got smacked in the face by those gates. What's up? Alice! Haha! I knew it! No more sardines for Kanongo. Tonight I shall dine on the finest salmon on the peninsula. Why? Well, I had a little wager going with some of the other guards on who Atbrim would recommend for the next job. My money was on you. Ah, the job. Yes, of course. If you follow the road past the gates to the southeast, you will eventually come to a barren cape with a single large stone half buried in the cliff overlooking the sea. Followers of the 12 say it's a holy place dedicated to Naimea, the spinner. Or I think it's Naimea. I'd be surprised if the pirates camped up there, or aware of that, though. So you're betting on where I'm going to be and who I'm going to work for. If I had it. I can type it real quick, though. I'd have slapped you. Making bets on me. Too bad you have to use a high five emote for the smack sound. Which I don't think I have that on this character. I mean, like, slap! Hey, buddy. I'm giving you to the count of 9 to step back on that path and carry your venturing ass back down to whatever rock it is you crawled out from under. Another dude looking at my ass. You see, I's added up to me ears with your type roaming the hills like they was yours to roam. It's getting to be that a man cannot enjoy a mug of rum without some shite breath outlander running up asking which is the way to the local leave beats. 7 L's if I know. I'm a bloody pirate, goddammit. Balls. Once I have me boy back, I'm putting this godforsaken pissel of an island so far behind me, ain't no one will remember I was ever here. Come on, Scrags. We've knives to sharpen. Damn. Somebody's moody. The armor is so shiny. Can't get over the fucking graphics. It only looks, you know, like I said, the armor only looks so shiny and so good because of the rain. Can't see all those details when it's not shining and glossy from being wet. Though the trespassers are indeed pirates, and they are indeed planning something. What was this talk of getting me boy back? Could it be that their target never was the Victory? Something is not right, and I won't sit by idly waiting for those pirates to make the first move. I shall order increased patrols immediately. Thank you again for your help, Alice. It appears we were wise to put our trust in you. I am concerned, Alice. It appears that the pirates I had you investigate are on the move. They creep ever closer to the dry docks, so I must assume they mean to target the Victory herself. That ship is the symbol of everything Limsa Lominsa strives to become, and I will not allow these base scoundrels to lay a single finger upon her hull. We must apprehend them before they put their plans into motion. And you, Alice, are just the woman to do it. Without your capable assistance, I fear the security of the dry docks cannot be guaranteed. Not moments ago, my guards submitted reports of suspicious activity in the area. Pray begin your efforts by listening to one of their accounts firsthand. It matters not whom you choose to speak with, but be sure to question either Urswurst at the front gate or Kanongo at the rear. Any suspect saboteurs you encounter during the course of your investigation are to be interrogated. Report any and all findings directly to me. Yes, ma'am. This person's closest, I'll talk to them first. Damn it! Hail, adventurer! Glad to have another hand aboard to help show obscurity. The gods know our reports would sit on Glintoda's desk, gathering dust if it weren't for the assistance of those such as yourself. Glintoda. I said Glyn, didn't I? Speaking of reports, though, I saw one of those mangy pirates looking around the cliff near Empty Heart. I'd take a closer look before he has a chance to cover his tracks. You? Shifty-eyed sailor. Ah, spotted me, did you? Well, you're too late. What's to happen is already happening. Oosh. I hate that you can't jump down from here. You have to use a flying mount or go all the way around. Which, if it's your first time through, you don't have a flying mount, so you gotta go around. You have allies in this one. This one should be entertaining regardless. Remember, you're synced down regardless. You don't have to be, like, super over-leveled to make it super easy when you play on very easy mode. So, you found me one of those pirates, did you? Hmm? I knew you were the right adventurer to ask for aid. But what could these knaves be planning? What's to happen is already happening? Captain! Trouble at the shipyard! Catch your breath, dude. Easy now, soldier. Who did this to you? Pirates! Out of nowhere! Stuck me good. Gods below, we are not prepared for this! The pirate soldier, how many do they number? Not sure. More than I could quickly count. Seem to be carrying explosives. Explosives? Then there's no time to lose! Alice, you heard the situation. Make your way to the shipyard and engage these intruders. I will see to this man's wounds, then follow after. Make haste now. I'll do my best. Which route to take? Let's go this way. It's blocked. There's a fucking barricade there. I saw it. Asshole. Give me your fucking money. Alright, we're gonna have to use stealth then. They spotted me too quickly. Damn it! Too late! Fuck you then. I'll kick you in the nuts. Having a little too much fun with that. You want some too, asshole? Yeah! Never reckoned it'd be this easy. Still don't trust those slimy bastards, but their plan worked like a charm. Duh! What are you doing, you great bloody fool? Shut your trap, boy. This'll all be over soon. All that's left now is to blow this ugly pile of driftwood into splinters. Well, that's not very nice. Why would you do such a thing? Have you any idea how important this ship is? What it represents? Aye, and that's what makes it all the sweeter. Whatever it takes to knock some sense into me treacherous backstabbing son. Imagine, a boy of mine giving up the pirate life to become a shipwright. And building a bleeding maelstrom vessel at that. What under Limlane's wide green ocean made you take up with these self-righteous shites? Oh, that's his son. You're the one with no bloody sense, duh. Don't you see? The pirates had their glory days, but that era is over. Father and son. Interesting. Ah, I wondered why Abram never spoke of his father. I never would have thought. This ship's a symbol, all right, of everything what went wrong with the world, and I mean to shatter it into 100,000 pieces. Gimthoda! Yes. Pray beat the tar out of this bloated sea slug and make sure no harm comes to the victory. You don't have to tell me twice. Sounds like she's cocking a gun with this weapon. I can't even... Of course. Gotta deal with these assholes. I'll fucking... Holy shit, that got loud. Yeah, it's going to the mic. Better turn it down a little. Should have gone for the casters first. Whatever. Quick. Kicked in the nuts. I like how it said fracture instead of stun. I must be getting old, letting some green venture get the best of me. Excuse me. I was gonna say I may be new, green as he says, but I still pack a punch. That mean kick too. Duh. That's one big bloody ship. Big and nasty looking. You made that, did you? Oh, I got kind of somber. See, in a way, he's still kind of proud of his son. Not kind of, he is proud of his son. He just didn't agree with what he was doing, but he's still proud of the accomplishment. A big-ass boat. Oh, hi, Alice. Yeah, surprisingly, I was actually looking at the boat. I was actually trying to look at it, and then I realized her ass was in my face, and I was like, oh shit. My thanks, Alice. I shudder to think what may have become of the victory without your intervention. The pirates have made a right mess of things. I'd best get to sorting out the docks. And my thoughts could use some sorting out as well. Ever did my father have a way of turning my life upside down? Pray convey my thanks and my apologies to Gimtoda. Now, to get a better look at it, I'm gonna have to actually, like, fly. Yeah, it's pretty well off. Can you even land on this thing? Oh, cool, they did. They made it so you can land on it. But I don't think there's any way to actually reach without a flying mount. But they gave it a proper clipping once they added flying to Reborn, which was actually not that long ago. I think it was literally like a few months before I started playing this game back in 2020. October, was it? Maybe? No, September 2020. Hey, buddy! How fare you, Alice? I cannot begin to thank you for the role you played in preventing this madness. It's all in day's work. You defended more than a simple ship. You saved the budding hope of Lim Solominsa from a violent demise. The day was yours. It seems our security regimen will require much in the way of improvement if we are to truly keep the dry docks safe. I know, just a couple of ruffians, too. Well, they did have backup with the, Ixol or whoever the hell showed up there. If they were supposed to be Sahagin, for some reason my brain pictured them as Ixol, but they have no business being all the way out here. So, I think they were Sahagin. I was like, why would they be out here? It's probably because of their lanky limbs and proportions that I might have got them confused there for a second. Freudian slip, I suppose. Hotburn apologizes? Well, I suppose I can understand why he would feel responsible for his father's actions. Of all those involved, this incident was hardest on him. But in time, I believe he will come to a single conclusion. The most fitting way of moving past his anguish is to see the victory completed and in the water. Ah, by the by, the pirates we defeated have been handed over to the Yellow Jackets. Rainer's men will be taking over the investigation. Before the Yellow Jackets moved in, however, we recovered a most unusual object. Should you have the time to spare, I would ask of you another favor. Sure. That's all I ever do, right? Is favors for you people. Why not? I gotta put food on my table somehow, I guess. Men of the blue tattoos. Alice, in light of your role in recent events, there are a few others to whom I would entrust this task. Since last we spoke, a curious missive has been discovered amongst the personal effects of Adzafrin. Okay. The pirate behind the plot to sabotage the victory. Oh yes, that dude's dead. This missive was penned in the most unusual script. A script we believe to be some manner of code. Needless to say, anything which a proven enemy of Lim Salamanza deems worthy of enciphering is like to be of great interest in Maelstrom. Unfortunately, none among us can make any sense of the message. In cases such as this, I am told the Yellow Jackets are wont to turn to Battaron and his convenient connections. Thus, I would have you deliver this missive to the proprietor of the Drowning Wench. Into his hand and no other. Do you understand? Okay. So only give it to him. Gotcha. Always gotta watch your back. Oh, no. You always gotta be looking around, aware of your surroundings. Because you never know who might be plotting something behind your back. Like, I see two shady people over there. See those orange name tags? I wouldn't trust them a bit. Not an inch. Actually, there's only one. Other one might be nearby, so I gotta be careful. I wouldn't trust them a fucking inch. It's all in good fun, guys. Don't worry. They know I'm teasing. If they ever happen to watch this part of the stream. If not, they didn't even hear what I said. Ahoy there, Alice! I've been hearing about your deeds at the dry docks. Hapram laid out the entire tale for me. Poor Sod was still reeling at his old man's part in the business, but at least you kept the victory from being sunk before she'd sailed. And for that, I owe you my thanks. You really made a name for yourself here in Lindselass. Folk know that when they need something doing... Hey? You need something doing? And what might that be? I was told to give this to you. Here you go. Because I'm a delivery girl, I guess. You want someone to read a message written in funny letters for you. And Gimthoda thought I might know a man as could? Well, let's see it then. Aye. I reckon I might know a canny bugger what can read stuff like this. Ugly sod by the name of Battaron. Oh, you? That's interesting. Come on, man, don't put yourself down like that. You're not ugly, You got it going, you got style, you got the do-rag, the beard, you know, it's looking chill. Alright, I'll stop there. You know, you're like one of me regulars now, Alice. I haven't even gotten a single drink here yet. You've never let me down yet, and Navigator helped me, I reckon I can trust you. Gimthoda was right to want this message deciphered. We've got us some trouble brewing here, and no mistake, make no mistake. Get ready for action, and I'll explain. I did say, and no mistake. Alright, what's going on? Good to have you aboard, lass. Now then, where to start? Paint and strike. Excuse me. Back when I was younger and nastier, I earned me a living, as a sellsword. In that business, if you wanted to know what your enemy was up to, you had to learn to read the orders you prized from the cold dead hands of his mates. That's how I came to know how to read your message. Jesus. Truth be told, the script was only too bloody familiar. I didn't say that because of reading it out loud, but rather what he said. Jesus. Kill somebody, take their shit, and read it. Truth be told, the script was only too bloody familiar. Them Sahagan letters, lass. I should know. I've gutted more fishback messengers than I can count. Damn. Battaron's a badass, isn't he? He knows how to fight. Of course, he just said so, but still. It gets worse, though. The plan to blow up the Victory is all in here, right down to the fine details. Looks like they meant to raise 8 kinds of L in Western Lenosha, then hit the Maelstrom's new flagship in the confusion. The Maelstrom's new flagship in the confusion. The point being, the attack on the Victory weren't the act of a few rebellious pirates. It was a key part to some canny bastard's grand plan. But if I'm reading this alright, the attack itself came much too early. I'll wager they panicked when they saw you was onto them and rushed in to do the job and buggered it up. Cool, so I thwarted them. Kinda proud of myself. Them tattoo-faced bastards, as they say, was paying Opburn's old man. They're with the Serpent Reavers, right? But none of their crew was there, was they? Did they have something better to do, or what? Hey, it's the twins. You see them back there? I caught them. I was like, wait a minute. Those are the two kids who came in on the ship with me. You know, when we started the game. 7 L's. I've got it all backwards. That mess at the Victory, that was meant to be the bloody distraction. The Fishbacks ain't interested in the Maelstrom's baby. They're after men, just like they've always been. Men, you say? Chap of pride. They're sending their pirate lackeys after a civilian target. This bit about raising L in Western Lenosha. That's where it'll be. Someone tells me Swiftperch is about to get hit hard. The determined look on her face. Stop him. Here's a rough translation of the message. Take it to Commodore Raynor at the Coral Tower and tell him he's in for a busy day. Oh, and give him an hand, eh? You can be damn sure he'll need one. Just the lack of the H is enough to throw me off. It's crazy. I feel like I get an extra cardio session whenever I have to play a game where I have to voice the lines a lot. Kinda do. I kinda do. Yes, I'm Raynor. Ah, you must be the adventurer whose name seems to be on everyone's lips. You are to be commended for your part in thwarting the plot to destroy the Victory. Now, what can I do for you this day? You bear an urgent message from Baderon? Why do I get the feeling that my hopes for a quiet afternoon are about to be cruelly dashed? Tell me, what is afoot? An assault on Swiftperch? But we've seen nothing to suggest the Serpent Reavers are massing for an attack. Well, that's the point. They're causing diversions. Even so, it would be foolish to discount the possibility. Baderon is rarely wrong about such matters. I will marshal the Yellow Jackets for battle immediately. The only question is where to send them. While I concur with Baderon's assessment that the attack on the dry docks was intended as a diversion, Swiftperch is but one of several possible targets for the main thrust. The main thrust. Oh! Gotchi-gasm. Or Gotchi for short, right? Whichever, however you say the emote. However you have to type it out to make the emote appear. Gotchi! Commodore, sir! Report. It's the Sahagin, sir. They've mounted a large-scale assault on South Pipegate and threatened to overwhelm our defenses within the day. The garrison requests immediate reinforcements. By the Navigator. It seems my decision has been made for me. Muster the troops and give the order to march. Aye, the Serpent Reavers are in league with the Sahagin. Which means there is every chance this assault on Tidegate may yet prove to be another feint. The fact remains, however, that we can ill afford to ignore it, and that leaves Swiftperch vulnerable to those pirate traders. It is at times such as these that I wish the warriors of light yet walked among us. But wishes will avail us not. Rista, you must serve in their absence. Make for swift perch with all haste and lend your strength to the squads I can spare for the settlement's defense. Will do, boss. Give me 1 second. Well, first of all, I'm gonna have to... No, I don't actually have to change that at all. Where is it? Can't remember. Wait. I got something. Oh my god. Where did I put it? Ah, there it is. Okay, I got it. I got it. I can find it in this mess of files. Found you. Let me mute this. Yep, mute that. Mute this. Actually, that's a bit loud. 4. I need my headphones for this. Someday. Yeah, this will work. Five-second mark. I'll have to remember that for next time. Alright, we're ready. Yeah, okay, that's good. So, where are we going? Swift Perch. Okay. So we're going to Swift Perch. They said South Tidegate is having issues, right? That's somewhere over here. South Tidegate. So that's where all the fighting's going on. But just in case that could be a diversion, or even if it's not, they could be just getting troops to go there to leave this place unprotected. We're here, Swift Perch. So it could be that South Tidegate is diversion, and then, you know, the main thrust is meant to be here. Yeah, I had to do it, I'm sorry. The main thrust. Anyway, now that I know that's working. Assuming it actually went through. But I don't know. It might not have. If not, you guys have no idea what the hell I'm talking about. But I'll make a sound clip of that later. Either way, just picture Gotchi and the sound effect go with it. Commodore Raynor sent word we'd be getting reinforcements, but I didn't expect him to send you. You certainly look like you've seen your share of action, though. You bear little resemblance to the black-eyed developed by men from South Africa. I couldn't. Oh my god. Did I ruin the fucking bit or what? I just... It was too fucking funny. I made myself laugh too hard with that shit. Oh my god. I'm such a fucking idiot. I couldn't help myself. I had to fucking do it. Jesus Christ. I can be so cringy, but I make myself laugh, don't I? That's what counts. That's what counts. Ay, ay, ay. Put that there. There. Jesus Christ, I gotta put this shit away. That's too fucking funny. Just suddenly. I gotta make that into a soundbite for sure so I can pull it up quicker next time. Yes, that's why I started laughing, not because of what he was saying. That's why I was like, did I just ruin the bit or what? I'm trying to read this dialogue all serious, but then I made myself laugh like 5 seconds after the stupid joke. Jesus. Okay, let me do this again without without breaking, without busting up laughing. Commodore Raynor sent word we'd be getting reinforcements, but I didn't expect him to send you. You certainly look like you've seen your share of action, though. You bear little resemblance to the white-eyed whelp I met fresh off the ferry. Oh wait, I recognize this guy. I recognize this guy. He was the guy who welcomed us literally when we first got off the boat. Yeah. So he's saying we now look a lot more battle-hardened, basically, and we look like we've been around the block. With In any case, do you know what you're fighting here? You're fighting for here? This place, Swift Perch, it was rebuilt by folk who stood strong in the face of every hardship the calamity threw their way. And we're not a... God damn it! Why did I do that? Why did I make myself laugh this hard? I can't even do this anymore. We're not about to let some fish-fanting scum claim the... We're not about to... Okay. We're about to let some fish-fanting scum claim the honor of being... Oh my god, I never thought I'd have a laughing fit like this on camera. Holy shit. Oh my god. I can't, dude. I have to compose myself. I'm sorry, guys. I just want to play that stupid sound effect. Oh god, it's just playing over and over in my head. I can't get over it now. You gotta lock this away somewhere. I can't fucking reach it again. This was a bad idea. Oh my god, dude. I just keep hearing this over and over now. Oh, damn. Oh, Lord. Okay. I'm good. We're good now. We're good. I'm sorry. That was just... I had to recompose myself. Oh, okay, okay. We're not about to let some fish-fancying scum claim the honor of being the ones who finally broke their spirits. Don't give those pirate bastards one bloody omen, you hear me? This is a significant battle. I'm gonna go ahead and put it on normal to try and make up for... Jesus. To try and make up for that mess of me laughing just now. Oh my god. Shit, not again. Here they come! So they did attack. The main... Here now! Here now, I thought all them yellow jacket worms was meant to be busy. A useless squad ain't followed the plan, has he? It's the main thrust force. Oh my god. Now what? Pull back and wait for our Sahagin brothers? You think I was 5 years old? Seriously. Piss on that, we ain't turning back empty-handed. Remember, no killing the small folk, or it'll be your blood what stains Lord Leviathan's altars. Leviathan? The yellow bellies you can butcher at will. Them dirt-eating slugs will be crushed under the full might of the serpent reavers. Is that so? Seems Swiftperch was the main target after all, eh? Squads 1 and 2 protect the townsfolk. Squad 3, you're our rear guard. The rest of you, we meet their charge where we stand. Let us bear the Commodore word of our victory, or no word at all. For limbs of Lamenta! Ah! I'll gut all you yellow bellies and dance on your gizzards! Don't worry, I wasn't gonna do it. I was just setting it up for later. Charge! Yeah, I had to, I'm sorry. Sons of bitches. Okay, this guy's the leader, I can't take him out like that. I was looking for a healer. I was like, hold on a second. There we go. I'd lower it a little bit. I can't stop laughing about it. Jesus Christ. Why does that sound effect make me laugh so much? God damn it. Probably the damn context of it. Stop thinking about it, Jesus. Oh shit! Kick him in the nuts! I would like to picture that. A boinga? Even being down synced, it's still easier on normal difficulty when you're overpowered, I guess. Overleveled. Well fought. The Reavers are beaten and scattered. I'll take some men and hunt down the stragglers. Oh, but there may be more of them lurking about, so don't let your guard down just yet. Don't worry, I won't. The source of her strength becomes clear. You may have bested the golem, but you will not fare so well this day. I should have done that shit, Jesus. O mournful voice of creation, send unto me a creature of the abyss, my thrall to command, that I may smite mine enemies. Oh, we heard this before. I think his symbol is a little different. That red symbol on his face. That's one ugly motherfucker. Your very being imperils the plan. You cannot be suffered to live. Great, and now I have no backup. 1v1 me, mate! That's what he's saying. And I'm just like... Soon you shall take your vile gifts to the grave. How is that so? One springs this creature not to might. How can they be so powerful? The standard bad guy trope, right? Fuck, you lesser gargoyle. I don't want to see that animation. A fearsome opponent against whom you shall not stand alone. Hey, you stole us? An unwelcome guest. No matter. All shall fall before me. You know, I try to read that when I can, but there's gonna be some quest battles where I literally just can't. There's too much going on. But I can still see it in the chat log, so... No mortal should possess such strength. His power wanes, afford him no chance to recover. You don't have to tell me twice. He is fucked. Prick. That the wisdom of the Paragon should be brought low by mere mortals. Hey, they brought back the, They brought back that plotline from FF14 1.0, the Paragons. The wisdom of the Paragon should be brought low. So is that them then? Are these the famed Paragons we heard about back then? Paragons, did he say? And it is as I feared. Jesus Christ, I'm tall as hell compared to her. They are known as the Bringers of Chaos, or Asians, to give them their proper name. Unfortunately, they no longer look like angels of death that came out of hell, with bone wings and all that shit. They look way more evil and sinister in 1.0, but that's them now. That's their redesign. They look more human. But they still got magic, so... And who's to know if that version of Asians could even talk back then? That version of the Asians, who knows? It would seem our suspicions were correct. It is they who have been manipulating the beast tribes. Pardon? You would know if we Charlians have encountered Asians before? I have never spoken to you of my homeland. How did you know whence I hail? Wait, I do begin to see. You have been blessed with a special gift. Oh, no time to chat. They heard all the commotion, didn't they? Are you alright, lass? If I'd known a mean bugger like that was hiding in the bushes, I would have left a squad or 6 to keep you company. Don't worry, we handled it. Well, at least now we can call this kidnapping investigation to a close. Those Reavers were the ones spiriting folk away in the dead of night, and this bastard here was pulling all the strings. A trifle simplistic, but not inaccurate. I came as soon as I sensed his presence, but I never thought to find such a scene of carnage. Yet we prevailed, and thanks to your heroic actions, I have learned much. Aye, heroic is the word. I don't want to think about what would have happened if you hadn't been here, friend. And your assistance is much appreciated too, Lady Y'shtola. Please give our regards to the Scions. Cool. I'm glad to have played a role in bringing what I hope is an end to this disturbing spate of abductions. Kidnapping people for what? We still don't really know the full answer, but... The thread of your fate forms a part of a most intriguing tapestry. Mayhap we will be afforded the chance to speak more in the near future. For now, however, you must see this particular tale to its conclusion. Pray send my greetings to Commodore Raynor. Sorry. Whew, I'm hurting. That was funny. Can't believe how easily I can make myself laugh with dumb shit like this. That crystal looked like a lot like the one I found, but it was dark. Pitch black dark. Dipped in the essence of darkness itself. Alright, you get the point. Alright, moving on. Back to Limsa. Oh, I should have just used a damn... What am I thinking? I'm not thinking, that's the thing. My mind's still on the fucking sound effect I played that made myself laugh. I see another shady person over there. It's the same person as last time. Gold! That's a nice color for this armor. What else? And... there it is. Same... basically the same underwear I'm wearing, but... They colored it gold. Straight up. Bristol, eagerly have awaited your return. Word of your exploits is already spreading through the ranks. My troops and I owe you a great debt of gratitude for your timely assistance. You have shown yourself to be possessed of a sure arm, strong spirits, and sound judgment. Would that Limsa Lemons had more of your like. I have little doubt that you shall one day join the ranks of Eorzea's greatest adventurers. It is but a matter of time. Clearly, Baderon's eye for potential remains as sharp as ever, though I doubt even he imagined you capable of such feats. Might you favor me with your own account of the day's events? Such victories bear retelling. I'll tell you. So then this happened, and then wham, and then this. And I sliced his throat open. I stabbed him in the back. Cold. He still has been working with us for quite some time, you see. I like how they enjoyed the story. You see that? They were all laughing. Maybe they heard the sound effect too and they found it just as funny as I did. She was only too willing to assist the Yellow Jackets in the kidnapping investigation, proving herself a stalwart ally of Limsa Lominsa yet again. Needless to say, after your part in thwarting the attempted sabotage of the victory and the small matter of your deeds at Swift Perch, you two have proven yourself a valued friend of the Thalassocracy. Admiral! Damn, that's some respect she commands, huh? She's taking notice of me. May I present to you Admiral Blowfishwind? If that's how you pronounce it. I probably butchered the hell out of it, I don't know. I assume it's Blowfishwind. Or Blowfishwind. Somebody translated it too, what did it mean again? Something about...
So, this is the adventurer I've been reading about in the field reports. I am Melve Blufisvin, Admiral of Limsa Lominsa.
Now I know how to say it.
On behalf of my people, I bid you thanks for the deeds you have done this day. A token of our gratitude. What worth is high regard without just reward after all?
Sounded like me trying to voice act just now.
Since you first set foot in our city, my good friend Baderon and Commodore Rayner have taken turns at regaling me with tales of your exploits. Safe to say, they left an impression. Join me at the coming banquet. A seat of honor at the celebratory feast is the least I can offer the woman who foils the Sahagin.
Oh.
I gotta get a new mic so I can...
Seat at the feast.
So I can tune out the other voices.
And don't be late.
Oh shit.
Your fellow guests will be eager to take the measure of their newest hero, and some do not take kindly to being kept waiting. Till then, may you walk in the light of the crystal.
Something they weren't saying in 1.0. This whole light of the crystal business. It only started after the realm was born anew. Coincidence? I don't think so. You remember in 1.0 they kept saying walk in the light of the 12 or something like that, or may the 12 guide you. Now it's the light of the crystal. The crystal guide you. They say the 12 here and there. They still refer to them like they're still a thing, obviously. We all saw them try to save us when we summoned them at Cartano, but... But now it's all about the crystal. I'm not sure you understand just how unusual it is for the Admiral to invite an adventurer to a state banquet. It is a highly coveted honor. Why, even the officers under her direct command are rarely afforded such recognition. But I will not deny you have earned it. Many of the tasks you have performed in service to the Thalassocracy have been both difficult and dangerous. This is a reward for all of your efforts, a nod to your many achievements, both large and small. Has the enormity of this moment yet to sink in? Perchance you will realize its significance when you stand before the assembled dignitaries of Limsa Lominsa. And now that I have imagined the scene, I realize that you will require attire suitable for the occasion. Saying something wrong with my outfit, fool? Oh, hey, Crimson. Glad to see you back. See the popcorn. I suggest you visit the wench and see what Baderon can arrange. He is surprisingly knowledgeable about such things. Surprisingly. Are you trying to say, the man has no fashion taste? Also, yeah, what's wrong with my current outfit? This ain't good enough for you? Come on, I should be able to attend anything. See, look at that smug look. She's like, I can fucking go dressed like this if I want to. wrong with my outfit? Shit, there isn't. Wait, no, yeah, I can actually go to the app castle now. My chat box. You show yourself off to Raymond. Damn straight. And I'm dressed for the occasion. Well, well. Frame Merlweb's guest of honor. Hobnobbing with the high and mighty now, is it? I tell you, lass, I damn near snorted ale out me nose when I heard the news. You've come a long bloody way, you have, and that's the truth. Well, one thing's for sure, you'll not want for decent grub. These banquets are catered by the bleeding Bismarck, no less. That high-class restaurant that I passed earlier. It's a grand chance to fill your belly to bursting with fine and more importantly, free food. But we can't have you turning up in your shite-caked venturing gear. Your shite-caked venturing gear. Yes, I shit my pants constantly. No, the hero of the hour needs to have a touch of refinement about her. If only to stop folk complaining when she stuffs her face with cake. You actually did eat a slice of cake earlier, because it was a birthday of someone I know. Take yourself over to the Octant and speak to... what? Janassim? Of the Brigade Consortium. She'll furnish you with something ladylike to wear. This ain't ladylike enough. Again, you criticizing me now too? Wrong with my outfit. I've already had a word with her, so all you need to do is pick up the goods and bring them back here, so as I can tell you what's what. Yeah. Shit, I hope I still have it in my... Might have to go digging for it. Oh, back downstairs. Okay. I say I might have to go digging for it, because since you don't get quest rewards, Oh, I think the NPC can give you an extra pair, never mind. I was thinking I might have to go digging into my old shit in my retainer or something to get this quest item I'm gonna need in a minute. Good evening, miss. I assume you're the underdressed Lady Batteron Mansion? So far, you're being the harshest, in your own way. I see he was not exaggerating. Saying I smell, huh? I've chosen these especially for your debut in polite society. Fear not, I'm certain you will absolutely adore them. Oh, really? Orally. Show the rock-lined box of Batteron. I can't even see what's in them. What's in the box? Been to see Janassim, have you? Let's have that box then. Shit, I'm running late. Here we go, a nice pair of dress shoes for you. Now, lass mightn't have much else to her name, but so long as she's got a decent pair of shoes on her feet, there ain't nowhere she can't go. Think of them as a gift from me and all the other folk you've done right by along the way. Aye, aye. It's a very moving gesture, I know. Just don't go welling up on me, eh? Wouldn't do for Lim's new hero to turn up at the banquet soaked in her own tears and snot. Any road, that's your garb sorted. Now you just need to settle your nerves. Tell me when you're ready and I'll tell you where you're meant to go. He's saying I shouldn't, cry for the occasion. You weep in sorrow before battle. It's an honor. Don't worry, I only shed one tear, so just a quick... A mizzen-mast repast. You're ready then, are you? Good. The banquet will be starting soon. If you'd waited any longer, I'd have considered it me civic duty to itch over the head and drag you there. I know somebody who would do that. Now make sure you're wearing them fancy shoes when you turn up, alright? Carrying them won't do no good. They're meant to make you look like a lady, remember? Not a lady's bleeding lackey. As for directions, the feast's being held on the bridge, in the Admiral's briefing room. Speak with Xanthel in Bulwark Hall, and he'll show you the way. Just keep that head held high, lass. After everything you've done for Limsa, you've good reason to be proud. And don't let no high-born bugger tell you different. Alright. Sorry, I just find that really cool. Where the fuck was I going? Like, I immediately forgot his instructions. Oh yeah, so you do have to get it yourself. I should have it in my chocobo saddlebag. I think. I got nothing. Time to look at the retainers. Alright, gotta make a stop at the inn room then. This is the problem with not getting quest rewards. Sometimes a quest reward is required to actually progress to the next one. But, like I said, I should still have them. Fuck! Now I need that sound effect. Snoop Dogg going, fuck. Can't even check my goddamn retainers in New Game Plus mode. There should be a quick way to get a replacement though. I think if I go back... Yeah, if I go back there... And if not, I know the Aft Castle sells quest items. Or not sells, it gives out quest items that you might have thrown out. Let me try there first, honestly, because it's a little closer. Wait! I made myself more trouble. What the hell's in my armory chest? Hey, we got him! Good, I never got rid of him. This ruins the cohesiveness of the entire fucking outfit. I have to wear this shit? Oh, well... If I have to wear this to make myself look more ladylike, I might as well go all the way. There we go! Just realized I glammed over them too. I do have these spellers though. So I am kind of curious, what would this look like? Here, remove. Oh, that's horrific! I might as well leave it glammed over. Fuck it. I'll make an exception because it's a quest item. It has significance. It deserves to be shown in the cutscene. Despite how ridiculous it still looks, even with this outfit. Jesus Christ. There's no making these shoes look good, is there? Stairs are this way. Looks ridiculous. You got your fucking shoes on. You gonna let me in now? Wait! Let me take them off for a second. Just to see the dialogue. Dress shoes. Fancy dress shoes. An adventurer wearing fancy dress shoes. God damn it, Baron. Could you not have told me this mysterious guest's name, or their hair color, or even their bloody gender? I'd have settled for a distinctive facial scar. I know nothing about shoes, much less fancy... What? You say you're the adventurer I'm looking for? Heh. Then where are these fancy dress shoes that Baron described to me in such excruciatingly unhelpful detail? Surely you didn't... He mentioned that if you were so careless as to misplace them, I was supposed to tell you to get your ass back to Janasim and beg for another pair. I never imagined I'd actually have to say it, though. You don't. I have it, alright? Just... chill the fuck out. I just wanted to see what you would say. There. Your ugly-ass shoes. Oh! Now those are some fancy dress shoes. Come, adventurer. I will show you to the briefing room. Sure. They're fancy. Let's go with that. Why not? Close this out. I hear dinner forks and knives. Hello.
Brothers and sisters of the sea, join me now in honoring this woman for her services to our great nation. May the navigator guide and protect her on her journey till sea swallows all.
I got a hoodie now, at least. Thing barely looks big enough to cover my ears.
These pirates you encountered with the tattooed faces, they call themselves the Serpent Reavers. Their ranks are formed of cutthroats and madmen who have pledged themselves body and soul to the primal Leviathan. From what we have gathered, they sought to swell their numbers by spiriting away any soul unfortunate enough to cross their path. I need not tell you the depth of the animosity between us and the Sahagin. How any seaman worth his salt could devote himself to the fishback's god is a question for a more temperate mind than mine.
Oh wow, she is pissed.
But, thanks to you, our citizens may once more go about their daily lives, safe in the knowledge that they will not be dragged into the darkness by those execrable curs.
Such an extraordinary glow.
Between my tits? Yeah, I know, I moisturize it. Never. Oh, you mean this?
This is one of the crystals of light.
By the Navigator.
After our encounter with the Gubu, you had a vision, did you not? Of a towering crystal.
Hmm? And I told you back then. Where did she put it away exactly?
You bathed in her light.
I bathed in her light.
Y'shtola's conclusion is clear, and I see no reason to doubt it. You are the vessel of a higher power. This being from your vision was the Mother Crystal. Your description matches what little we know of her. And if she has chosen you, then your deeds may yet shape the fate of nations, as once did the deeds of the Warriors of Light.
Wow.
Know you the tale? Like you, they were not of these lands, yet they fought to protect us all against the corruption of the primals. When the Garlean Empire began its conquest of the realm, these heroes joined the Grand Companies and helped reforge the Eorzean Alliance. And at the Battle of Cartano, they took the field beneath our banners to fight for everything we hold dear. It was on that day, in the midst of that hell, that we lost them. Every soul who survived that battle will never forget how it was to fight beside them. We are proud to call them our comrades. Yet whenever we try to shout their names, the sound dies in our throats. And whenever we strain to see their faces with our mind's eye, naught but their shadows appear to us, set against a blinding light. Ask any true Eorzean who knew them, and the story will be the same. It is for this reason that we call them the Warriors of Light.
Damn, the microphone
When I
picks
look
up everything.
upon you, I cannot help but be reminded of them. Keep that crystal safe. In time, I believe the Mother Crystal will make clear her reasons for bestowing it upon you. Heed well her words, adventurer, for it is Hydaelyn herself who speaks.
Holy shit. And speaking of... Oh. Another vision. I'm altering a slight setting on my microphone to see if it will tune them out.
Flames to the fore! Victory belongs to the bold! Show those Imperial whore sons what we're made of!
The left flank buckles. Divert the barracudas. Bid them hold that position, though it cost them their lives.
The yellow serpents are in need of succor. Pray, send the white wolves to their aid. The adventurers risk life and limb for our cause. We must not fail them.
Well, we get to see more of what was happening now during that whole battle.
Is aught amiss?
No, it is nothing.
Tried repositioning my mic.
Bloody hells!
Doesn't help.
The barrier won't go down so easily! Eyes forward!
We are being watched.
I really am gonna have to just buy a new mic then. That can hopefully tune out the sound.
Raging Bull, calling Bloodthorn. Bloodthorn, respond! Respond, damn you!
Can anyone hear me? I probably sound hella quiet now.
Ah!
Raging Bull, this is Mad Snake. Respond.
Ryder, this is Raging Bull. What news?
We're surrounded by a blaze. There is no way out. Gods preserve, what is that thing?
What's going on? Speak to me!
Gods damn it! We cannot hold much longer.
Mad Snake! Mad Snake! Answer me!
They had to use Snake, really? Snake, what the hell happened? Snake!
Damn it! Damn it all to the seventh hell!
What of the barracudas? Can they not be reached?
Their voice acting is about as good as mine, don't you think?
Sorry, Admiral. Shell's not working.
Mine's is still worse, but mine is still
What of
worse,
our
but
own?
damn.
I cannot say, my lady. That monstrosity appears to be disrupting our communications.
We must keep trying. Call till they respond.
Yes, my lady.
Admiral, General, we can do no more. We must give the order to withdraw.
I will not forsake Louis Soir!
Still out there.
General, please. Victory may belong to the bold, but there will be no victor this day. You know this to be true. Let us not sacrifice lives in vain. The adventurers fight bravely, but to no avail. Let them withdraw, and let us be the ones to stand with Louis Soir.
Belay previous orders. All Maelstrom units are commanded to fall back, effective immediately. Give the foreign levy priority. Let the main host cover their retreat and bring up the rear.
Damn it! Relay the order. All flames are to withdraw. I don't care if our link shells are useless. You still have a working pair of legs, don't you? Well, use them, you bloody half-wit!
The outcome of this battle was long since decided. Better to retreat now than risk a massacre. This dark, stifling presence. Who or what?
Like I see him over there.
We go to take our place beside Archon Louisoix. To your positions.
Pretty brave, going all the way out there with him. Gotta keep the homie alive, right?
Spamul, Sogini Moise Donzul. Logalo, Asawad Deken Bet Mubut. Imarat Way, Kiskat Togahat's Wadadorns. Sisnigem, Fisdun the only Lamrai Sadai Dorn.
Oh, right, I forgot about auto scroll. Something about morning sunshine and I don't know. What happened? Ah, you don't remember then. You keeled over in the middle of the banquet and caused a right stir. I had to carry you back to the wench myself. Well, I say carry. It was more a matter of dragging and rolling. Too much cake, I reckon. Did this guy just say that? He just said I had too much cake. So you're also checking out Alice's ass. Too much cake, he says. Anyway, don't fret. 'Tis little wonder you was exhausted after everything you've been through lately. I never. Apparently we did eat cake, in all seriousness. I didn't see it, but apparently it happened. Your little nap seems to have put some color back in your cheeks, though, so I'll leave you to it. Bugger! I almost forgot. The Admiral wants to have a word with you. When you feel up to it, talk to Zenthale, and I'll let you into the command room. Oh, and stay awake, eh? I'm told old Merwer was in the middle of telling you a story when you started snoring last time, and I doubt she'd look kindly on it if you repeated the trick. So, I don't know if it helped. Again, I'll have to look back at the VOD at this point, but I lowered the volume on the microphone, like the physical knob on it. Let me turn it around real quick so I can actually get a good look at this thing. This mess I call a microphone. It's a Yeti mic, by the way. It has a bunch of settings. Some of them are meant to tune out, like... it has a volume bar, obviously, but also it has, I'm testing it right now. Yeah, my volume's a lot quieter. It also has settings so that it doesn't capture sound from all around, but rather just in front. But it hardly works, because I've had that setting on, and it still captures my TV off to the side. Which is why you guys were hearing everything they were saying twice. Again, a noise suppressor program would solve that, but the one that I got, unfortunately, only suppresses noise that isn't a voice. Anything that's a voice, including the voice actors, it goes right through. So yeah, for sound effects and music, yeah, you guys probably don't hear that coming through my TV, or through my microphone, out of my TV. But, whenever there's scenes that are voiced over, which are, unfortunately, the best scenes, of course, you guys are going to hear it twice. So I keep trying to find ways to fix it, and the only thing I got right now is lowering the volume. It minimizes the echo, makes it quieter at least. And that's about all I got, so. I hope it works in the long run, but, I won't hold my breath. And I'm still probably going to have to... And the reason I don't just mute, because I tried that earlier this stream, the reason I don't just mute is because what happened earlier when I tried it, was that, and oh shit, I gotta move this cable over here again. Kind of pulled it out of its place. There, that's where it was. I forgot to unmute when I said something. Sooner or later, if I keep doing that, if I keep muting, just to avoid that problem, I'll end up forgetting to unmute during the middle of a scene or even after, and then I'll just be sitting here talking to myself. So that's why I'm like, it's the lesser of two evils to just lower the volume. I won't sound as loud, but at least they won't sound as loud either, and then the audio quality will be a little bit more bearable. What time is it? 4:26 into the stream. Okay. I'm just moving the volume right now just so I can and seeing what time, how long I've been streaming, so I know when to go back in the VOD and actually, like, you know, check out what the audio sounds like. I raise it up again. And see if I can find a happy medium. But yeah, for the most part, that's what I'm gonna do from now on. Whenever we have voiceover scenes, I'm still gonna talk. I'm gonna have commentary, so I'm not gonna mute, but I will lower the volume, and hopefully that'll make it a little better for you guys. A little bit more bearable. Because, man, I went back to look at FF7 remake streams from 2020. That shit is unwatchable. Unlistenable to. The echo, constantly, from all the characters talking, because the whole thing's voiced over. It was bad. I was like, I can't even watch this, and I made this. So, yeah, that's gonna be my fix for now, but I think I am gonna try to buy a new microphone and hope that that eliminates the problem. But I honestly don't know if it will. And I've tried looking up solutions for it too, but I can't really find anything solid. Anyway, I'm almost done for the night. I think I'm just gonna do this last scene that we're going to do, and then that's it. This last thing they asked us to do. Right, I can get rid of these ugly ass shoes now. There we go. And bring back my old glam. Perfect! Now we're back in action. Okay, so right now, max volume. Okay. Greetings, Alice. Admiral Bluff. How did she say it was? It was. Oh my god, I forgot how she said it. Fuck! I forgot how she said it. Yeah, I totally forgot it. That long ass cutscene made me totally forget how she pronounced her name. I'll just say it my own way again. Admiral Bluffiswin awaits you in the command room. Shall I announce you? Yeah, I'm ready. I had a good nap. I'm ready. Hello, Admiral. Where's the salute? I feel like it's prudent right now. That's your salute, huh? Okay. Oh look, it's still raining outside. Yeah, that's pretty cool. They actually keep the weather effects. It's not just a generic background. That would be really low quality if they had done that. Ah, Alice, it is good to see you on your feet again. You are recovered? Then let us waste no time. I have a task that needs doing, one I would entrust to no other. Alright. What you got? The duty I have in mind for you requires some explanation. I do hope you have not made other plans to business them. The Lamins and Envoy. We're getting close to the end of the chapter. I have penned a letter to each of my counterparts in the Eorzean Alliance, which we saw in that big-ass flashback just now. Where did she put it? The Battle of Cartano and the calamity that followed claimed countless lives. It has been 5 years since those of us who were spared dragged ourselves from the ashes to look upon an Eorzea we scarcely knew. 5 years, and yet the people still suffer. Their lives are fraught with worry and hardship, and the warriors of light who might once have given them hope are gone. Yet we must press on regardless. We will never truly do so, however, till we have faced our past. For that end, I am proposing that a memorial service be held in each of the city-states on the 5th anniversary of the Battle of Cartano. These letters contain the details of said proposal. And I would have you deliver them to our allies as my personal envoy. You have proven yourself a staunch and able ally to Limsa, but that is not the only reason for choosing you. No, I choose you because you possess a quality which puts me in mind of history's champions. A quality I feared lost. Say that you will perform this duty. Okay. I knew you would not disappoint me. Not like I could have said no. This task shall take you far from the borders of our nation to the city-states of Gridania and Ul'dah. A grueling journey, to be sure, were you to travel by sea and land, but I mean to have you take to the skies. Right, an airship. Hell yeah. An airship pass to be used at your discretion. Airships bound for the nations of our allies leave from the landing connected to the bridge. But before you depart, I suggest you trouble Battaron for a few pearls of wisdom regarding each of your destinations. The old bastard is nothing if not well traveled. 'Tis a pity I cannot issue such passes with a freer hand as I did in more peaceful times when berths were not so limited. But in these times of war, every craft we commit to the clouds risks drawing the eye of the Empire, and every voyage must needs be born of necessity. Lest you doubt, I consider your place well deserved. Nor am I alone in that opinion. There were other parties who would see you granted the privilege of air travel. Oh, okay, so it wasn't just you. Financial backers here? Aye, Alice, your deeds do not go unnoticed. Full many see great promise in you, but I have flattered you enough. On behalf of Limsa Laminsa and her people, I bid you go forth, adventurer. Discover the realm for which so many have fought and died. Wonder and danger await you in equal measure, but turn not from either. Only by braving the unknown will you achieve the greatness of which you are surely capable. The light of the crystal guides you, and I wager that your destiny will be no small thing. See about that. Without the aid of you and your fellow adventurers, I suppose the time will come when I will have to call upon others, like myself. That time may be coming quite soon, actually. Hey, buddy. Back from your meeting with the Admiral, are you? Says you can fill me with wisdom or something? Personal bleeding envoy! The whole tavern heard that. So you'll be carrying the word of the Admiral herself to the leaders of the Alliance? Bugger me. I knew you was going on in the world, but I didn't realize you got that bloody high. Apparently. I'm proud of you, lass. Thinking of how far you come, why, 'tis enough to bring a tear to me eye. And that ain't the ale talking either. Well, not just the ale, at any rate. Bless the Navigator for steering you my way. Maybe it was fate. Of course, this is only the start. Now you've got your hands on an airship pass, the Ola Veoris is laid out before you, like a fair maid on a featherbed. Okay, never mind, they brought back the Bulgaria that I love. That is fucking awesome. The whole of Eorzea is laid out before you like a fair maid on a featherbed. Yeah, don't worry. I wasn't going to play the sound effect again, though that would have been perfect for it. That would have been perfect. But, yeah, I'll just allude to it with myself. And she's a big girl, too, with plenty of enticing nooks and crannies. Shit. It's going! I love it! I love this kind of dialogue. If you think us Laminsons are characters, just wait till you cross paths with the grim forest dwellers of Gridania, or trade coins with the crafty merchants of Ul'dah. And then there's the wild places where the beasties rule, and no bugger with an ounce of sense. Wait, what? And no bugger with an ounce of sense sets a foot. But you're adventurous, so I wouldn't let a little thing like that hold you back. Of course, it ain't all exploring and excitement. Oh yeah? What else is there? There's an heap of troubles what plagues every nation, see? Tain't just ours. I'm talking intrigue and fighting. Beastmen and their goddamn primals. Aye, there's an ugly side to life, and sooner or later you're bound to walk into it. But I'll wager there's bugger all out there as you can't handle. Something tells me you're gonna be just fine. The realm's at it rough, 'tis true, but folk are beginning to recover from the beating the Calamity dealt them. Call me an hopeless optimist, but it wouldn't take much to turn things around. It's a perfect time for a adventurer like yourself to get out there and make a difference. Well, what are you waiting for? Waiting for the chance to not have to voice you anymore. Goddamn. It's hard. Oh wait, wrong place. Airship landing, if you will. Out of paranoia, I'm gonna double check something. Okay. Greetings, madam. This is the counter for passengers traveling to Gridania. Wait, aren't you that famous adventurer? It's Alice Risto, isn't it? I thought I recognized you. You're an inspiration to us all, madam. Highwind Skyways is at your disposal. Will you be traveling with us today? Here we go. The official end of the introduction. Kinda, sorta. It starts now. I gotta walk the gangplank. So when's this fucking thing taking off? It might be voiced over, so I'm gonna lower my mic. Testing? Yep. Oh, it's not. Okay. Just trying to be safe. Attention all passengers. The airship bound for Gridania is about to depart. Please make your way to the boarding gate. The beginning of any Final Fantasy adventure, right? Like I'm playing FF12 all over again. Title screen music. There she goes. Good fortune to you, Alice. A day'll come when your name means the same as zero to the folk of this realm. May ye walk in the light of the crystal. It's FF12 all over again. Well, as long as I don't run into Death Gaze while riding an airship, we're fine. Y'all remember that fight, that battle? Oh shit, this one might actually be voiced over. Castrum Oxidans, I think it is. I think. Oh shit. It's the Imperial March music again. This one is not as much as FF12. FF12's Empire music sounded way too much like Star Wars. This one's a little more subtle. Still sounds like Darth Vader, but...
It has been 15 years, but the bitter taste of defeat lingers still. 15 years since the Imperial fleet set course for Mordona, led by the Egrios, mightiest of all vessels. Silver Till Lake lay ripe for the taking, and all of Eorzea would soon be ours. Or so we believe.
Oh shit, they're actually recapping and going
But an innumerable host of dragons met us that day, at the heart of which flew the great Midgard Zormer. Though we succeeded in slaying that lord among worms, the dread serpent's defeat was bought at too high a price. Our invincible flagship was lost, and all hope of victory with her. So ended our glorious conquest.
So we saw that in the cinematic intro for FF14 1.0. That was a while ago, I know, but...
Eorzea, a blighted realm, riddled with false gods. Twice now it has eluded the Empire's grasp. For all the destruction it wrought, even Meteor, the great sin, failed to yield us control over it. And for this failure, the realm has sunk deeper into depravity. It is twisted beyond all reckoning, rotten nigh to the core.
That upsets you, huh?
Yet, it must be saved. Only Garlean rule can bring order to Eorzea. It falls to us to deliver the misguided masses from their ignorance.
We are of one mind, Lord Van Balthar.
It's the Power Rangers. But they're evil. What the hell is that thing?
Senior engineers, please report to Magitech research following scheduled inspection.
Hey, is the Legatus really planning to take another tilt at Eorzea?
Hey? What hole have you been hiding in? We're in the midst of preparing for a new campaign, and a huge one at that.
Shit.
But I thought the Emperor had given up the Western lands for lost after Carteneau. What could the Legatus possibly hope to gain by acting alone?
I sense you harbor certain doubts over the wisdom of the Legatus' plan.
Uh-oh. Someone overheard you.
My lord!
Please, call me Nero. Tell me, where were you born?
Othard, my lord.
Alamigo, my lord.
Hawthard and Alamigo.
Ah, codename Hummingway, I presume.
I don't know what you...
Silence. Your denials will not change your fate. I assure you, Frumentarium sees all.
Damn! Killed him in cold blood!
Clean up this mess, and do not miss any, or I shall be most displeased.
At once, my lord.
You guys are fucking merciless. Holy shit. Yeah.
Garland, soon you will be made to know the true power of Magitech.
They rival the Arcadians. It's a nice shot of the moon in the background. Looks like it's at just past quarter filled moon. Not really a half moon. Finer details are what matters. I remember thinking that when I was playing FF8 too. And I was like, oh look, that's a pretty shot of the moon. Oh look, that's a pretty shot of this airship. Oh look, that's a pretty shot of snow. It's a different kind of moon. Anyway. Ah, you must be the envoy from Limsa Lominsa. Welcome to Gridania, madam. The Elder Seats here awaits your arrival. Please. Also, I do wonder. Manfina's earrings. Manfina... is the goddess of love, isn't it? Out of the 12? And for some reason she's symbolically represented with the moon, by the moon. I'm starting to think that might be the reason why they use the symbology of the symbolism of the moon a lot in Final Fantasy VIII, actually, since that game's entire theme was love. Might have something to do with it. I'll have to look into it, but maybe there's certain mythology out there that uses the moon as a symbol of love in some way, indirectly or directly. I'm missing something. Greetings, good madam. You are the Lamensin envoy, are you not? I have received instructions to assist you. Pray make your way into the city proper and identify yourself to the conjurer at Nofika's altar. She will admit you to the lotus stand where the elder Seedseer awaits. This place is new. This place is huge. I can't believe I remember that fucking zone. That's from an old ass cartoon, used to be on Cartoon Network called Dexter's Laboratory. Wow, that is a long time ago. Why did that song come to my head? Probably because of the fact that we are in a new place. Gridania. Beautiful, lush greenery. Even the music's peaceful. Birds chirping. You are the Lamensin envoy? Begging your pardons, madam, but might I inspect the missive you bear? Yeah, look, you don't believe me? Here you go. Verily, this is the seal of the Admiral of Limsa Lamitsa. Please, come with me.
So you are the Lamensin envoy.
Mm-hmm. Oh shit.
And an adventurer besides. The realm owes much to you and yours. On behalf of our fair nation, I bid you welcome. Please.
You see me darting my eyes, it's because I'm looking at the mic, the audio levels, so...
Allow me to introduce myself. I am Khan-E Senna, Elder Seedseer of Gridania, and leader of the Order of the Twin Adder, our nation's grand company. I understand you bear a message from the Admiral.
Oh, okay. A remembrance service for the fallen of Carton. Wow, even at 0 speed. To think that 5 years have already come and gone. It seems like only yesterday that the Garlean Empire attempted to seize all that we hold dear. Rising in resistance, the city-states of Eorzea formed the Grand Companies and joined hands in alliance. But unbeknown to us, the Garleans sought not to best us in battle, but moved instead to enact a terrible plot. A meteor project by which the lesser moon Dalamud would be torn down from the heavens to annihilate all life below. In a desperate bid to save the realm from certain destruction, our forces marched for the Cartano Flats and there met the 7th Imperial Legion. Nice recap of 1.0. More bloody a battle I have never seen and would never wish to see again, yet the carnage was but a prelude to the atrocity which followed. For despite our best efforts, Dalamud continued its descent, and from it emerged the Elder Primal, Bahamut, who proceeded to rain fire upon Eorzea. The 7th Imperial Legion was consumed in the blinking of an eye, while our own forces fared little better. That any among us were spared defies explanation. All seemed sure to perish. As the flames converged upon us, I prepared myself for death, only for a brilliant light to envelop me, relieving me of my senses. So it seems Louis Suave didn't just teleport us to safety, you know, the warriors of light, the adventurers that were fighting there, but also them. When at last I awoke, Bahamut was gone, and the land which had but moments before been aflame now seemed to me a place unknown, not simply ruined, but changed. Archon Louis Sois may well have been able to shed light upon these mysteries, but he, like so many, never returned from Carteneau. And so we were left with countless questions and no prospect of an answer. Yet such matters did not long occupy our thoughts, for we had far graver concerns. A calamity, as the devastation wrought by Bahamut has come to be known, laid our nations nigh to waste, and to this day we struggle to rebuild our lives and homes. To compound matters, the beast tribes continue to summon their primals while the Empire encroaches upon our borders, consolidating its foothold in Eorzea. The outlook, in short, is bleak. In the wake of the calamity, it has been all each nation could do to nurse its own wounds. Yet if we are to weather the coming storm, we must needs stand united once more. A remembrance service may well present an opportunity to rekindle the spirit of unity which first gave rise to the Alliance. True. Yeah, I could bring people together. I wholeheartedly approve of the Admiral's proposal. The necessary provisions shall be made for a service here in Gridania. You have done the people of Eorzea a fine service this day, and I would not put you to further trouble. I shall see that my reply reaches the Admiral anon. You, meanwhile, are bound next for Ulda, are you? Yeah. Please send the Flame General my regards. Ah, and if you would be so kind, I should appreciate it if you would inform him that a pet of mine has been ill-behaved of late. My wolf, to be precise. Needless to say, he must be brought to heel, and I would very much welcome the General's counsel on how this might be achieved. They're using code speak, I like it. I thank you for coming. May the 12 see you safe to Ul'dah and beyond. So, we've seen Gaius before. You know, the guy who was talking about what happened 15 years ago. So that was 10 years before the events of 1.0, when Midgard Sormer, as he called it, that giant dragon destroyed their invincible airship, the Agrius. Guess it wasn't so invincible. We just saw it as a flashback in the cinematic intro for the main character in the, you know, the trailers. Back when he was a wee young little archer. Yeah, that was pretty much it. But they never got to expand on it back then because, you know, the game flopped so hard they had to restructure it and the story couldn't really expand that much. They had to merge into this. But now they're actually telling us what all that was about. Now, this game came out in early 2013, I believe. I'll have to look it up in a second, but it's 3 years after. Meanwhile, nobody knew what to make of that part of the first trailer for the first game, you know, 1.0. It's a long time to wait to get some answers. Anyway. Airship landing. That's the closest. Oh, well, yeah, I'm going to the airship landing. What else? Greetings, madam. This is the counter for passengers traveling to Ul'dah. Oh, are you not Ellis Risto, the Luminsen envoy? It's actually supposed to be pronounced envoy. Okay, whatever. Tomato, tomato. On behalf of all at Highwind Skyways... Oh, Highwind, huh? Highwind Skyways, may I say what an honor it is to serve you. Will you be flying with us today? Once again. Night, Gridania. Damn, this place is beautiful. 7:24 p.m. It is getting late-ish. Ah, you must be the envoy from Limsa Lominsa. Welcome to Ul'dah, madam. The Flame General awaits your arrival. Let's hope this meeting goes a little better than last time, huh? He pulled that joke where he was about to fight us in the fucking room. He pulls out his swords and shit. Welcome to Ul'dah, madam. We have been expecting you. Flame General Reborn will receive you in the Fragrant Chamber. Please, take the lift down to the Hustings Strip and speak with Bartholomew at the Royal Promenade. You got it, buddy. So, yeah, here. The rest of my FF14 stream probably won't be this long. I wanted to at least finish the entire intro. For, you know, one of the characters. Before, closing this one off, so I went 58 minutes over so far. Of when I was supposed to end this segment. But I've done that in previous streams with other games, so it's whatever. The Lamentin Envoy, I presume? Would you be so good as to allow me to inspect the missive you bear, madam? Oh, thanks. Oh, a cute little dragon. Ah, yes, the Admiral's seal. Please, proceed. Cute little lizard with wings.
Ah, a guest from Limsa. I thought I smelled stale ale.
Thanks, Robon. Frick.
I won't hold it against you. If you're half the warrior Merlvib says, 'tis a wonder you don't reek of dead Sahagin.
It's a V
Welcome
sound.
to the Sultanate of Ul'dah. I am Rauban al-Din, General of the Immortal Flames. But you did not come all this way to trade formalities.
So it must be Bluff's Vin. That might be how she said it. I forgot to lower my volume for that, but well, that's already over. And I missed something because of this. Something about the Cartino Flats, of course. Oh yeah, the remembrance thing, so he's talking about that. Do you know what happened that day, Adventure? When we took the field against the Garleans? So my counterparts have educated you. Kane's pet is giving her trouble, is it? Well, she should already know my mind on that subject. Wolves are beyond taming. It's but a matter of time before they bare their teeth. So it was with the Garleans 50 years ago. Damn. No sooner had they learned how to use Magitex than they began seizing territory from their neighbors. Led by then Legatus Solus Galvus, they swiftly brought the other nations of Ilsabard to heel. And so the Legatus became an emperor. And his republic an empire. Jesus. An empire which then set its sights upon Eorzea. But the conquering emperor is now an old man of 80 winters. His health is failing, and he has no clear successor. Like as not, this is why the Garleans have been quiet of late. But the 14th Imperial Legion is still entrenched within our borders. And their commander, Legatus Gaius van Belsar, has long harbored ambitions of conquest. Were he to strike now, I fear we would fall like so many others before us. And not only Ul'dah, but Gridania and Limsa Lominsa as well. For the calamity brought the lot of us to our knees, and we've yet to get up. We barely have the strength to stand against the beast tribes, never mind the primals they mean to summon. We are a realm divided, adventurer. An alliance in name only. It sounds bad. But the wolf cares not for the plight of its prey. The Garleans stir, and the elder Seedseer would not let it go unnoticed. This guy has a lot of scars. He's seen some battles. All other concerns pale in comparison to the Empire, even the beast tribes and their bloody primals. We must stand united once more, that much is clear. And if we're to do so, we must remember the cause which last brought us together. Merlevib, it's a new way for me to say it, Merlevib will offer a memorial. We will honor the memory of the fallen. We will remind the people what their brothers and sisters fought and died for. I can't remember which languages, but they do pronounce the W as a V sound. Which I think German is one of them. I think. Line Royal. Oh, Royal. Shall I inform the Sultana and the Syndicate? I will speak with her grace myself. Very good, sir. The Admiral will have my reply on. My thanks to you, adventurer. Excuse me. You cannot make use of the airship routes connecting the three nations. Before you may board an airship, you have to pay the requisite faring guild. And this is where the game basically opens up a little. It opens up a little because now you can travel to all three states, as they just said. But, obviously the main scenario quest is the best way to explore the world. It'll guide you to everywhere. Almost everywhere, basically. Side quests, too. But you can always do the classical thing when you have an open world game and just go run out there yourself. Just head in one direction, see what happens, see what you find. You might find trouble. Some monsters do aggro automatically. Especially in the higher level areas. All of the sea. Ah, my lady envoy. I trust your stay in the Sultanate has been pleasant. Now, if you do not mind my asking, do you perchance have plans to visit Limsalem in the near future? If so, I have information that may be of interest to you. I once accompanied the Flame General on an official visit to the seaside city-state, during which time I became acquainted with Baderon, the proprietor of the Drowning Witch. Well, the man sent word just now that he has a job for a capable adventurer. I can think of none with better credentials than you. Baderon would doubtless be pleased were you to offer him your services. Of course. I know that guy. Basically where I came from. We're almost at the end. Well, actually, if I just go this way, it's right there. Still, would have been a time save. I know I'm talking like a speedrunner when I say that, but would have been a time save to just use the Aetheryte to get to the airship landing. Whatever, we're here. Take me back to... What is that? I just had a brain fart there. Hey, we made it back home. The Drowning Wench. Funny name, that one. Hey, Baron, have you been, buddy? Welcome to the Drowning Wench. Sit wherever you like, lass. I'll be with you in a... Well, well, if it ain't the one and only Alice Risto. I was told a distinguished venturer might be reporting for duty. Fancy that venturing being you, eh? Just so you're fairly warned, though, this ain't no job for the faint of heart. Things are liable to get downright bleeding airy. But if you think you're still interested, let me know and I'll fill you in on the details. All done. A Realm Reborn Part 1 complete. Ah, and that concludes the stream. But we never did have a drink, did we? A toast to you, Baderon. Like good old buddy, old pal. There, we had our first drink together. He deserves it. He's a good guy. He's just really hard to voice over. Anyway, yeah. So that's where New Game Plus ends for part 1. Again, that's different depending on where your character started. You can never play the intro for the other 2 city-states, only your own. So you have to make 3 characters if you want to experience it all. But yep, that's pretty much it. A 5-hour fucking stream. Holy shit. Even just sticking to main scenario, which on your first playthrough you can't, unless you're on a preferred server, which gives you the EXP boost, a double EXP bonus. You'll have to stop to do fates or side quests, or just kill some monsters to keep up with the leveling and the gear too. But assuming you do have the EXP boost and everything, and you're somehow able to keep up with the item level, more or less, there you go, 5 hours. Maybe a little longer, because I did have the very easy and easy mode for quest battles, right? And battles that took place in the overworld, well, I'm level 70, I just destroyed them. So I'd say, what, for a casual playthrough, 5.5 to 6 hours? Especially when you don't know what the hell you're doing. Well, but then you're spending time doing this, setting up your shit, so it definitely took me a good, like, probably 8 hours my first time through. I just can't remember right now, though. And she's looking at me. Alright, I gotta go. Before someone tries to strike up a conversation with me. I don't know why they looked at me for a while there, but... Greetings, lass. What can I do for you this fine evening? I'm going to bed. Have a nice rest. Gahaha. Yep, I'm off to sleep. I love the music. Well, with other characters, I'll actually show the animation. But with this one, I'm actually gonna catch up on some of the chat logs. So, I suppose I could just skim through right now, but that's too hasty. But don't worry, you guys will get another chance at seeing the animation for logging out. I think each character, gender, and race has their own, but... No, it's just between the 2 genders, never mind. Male and female, I think, is the same. But I think it does differ through race, for some of them. Since their proportions are incredibly different. Or can be incredibly different. But I'm not sure, since I haven't played as every race. Jesus. Okay, my throat's drying out and getting scratchy. I gotta stop. Finished right on time. Alright. Well, at the very least, I'll do this. Not the actual logout animation, but it's better than nothing. There you go. Excuse me, damn. I gotta take a sip of this. Just a small sip. Okay. Alright, folks. As always, you know the drill. I'm off to bed. So, as always, I appreciate anybody who came by to watch. Crimson, I'm looking at you. I don't know if you're still watching, but I see your popcorn emotes. I'm glad you stopped by to say hi. And anybody else who watches this in the future, I appreciate you. As always, I like the, I appreciate the likes and subscribes and follows on YouTube and Twitch. And please do take care of yourselves. Stay safe out there. Look after each other. And please have a good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. I will see you all when I stream again tomorrow. And until then, peace. I gotta go get that outro music ready. Because I did close the window. So I was fucking around so much with that stupid sound bite. Jesus Christ. Why in the hell? Oh, I'm looking at the wrong audio thing. Okay. There it is. Everything loads slowly when I'm streaming. Especially with the noise suppressor. Alright, there's a video. Alright, folks. See you later. Take care.